Hi everyone, I'm Olivia and I'm one of the directors of the speech.
Hello, I am Jack Cochrane. I am the other director of the speech.
And before you watch the movie, we're just going to talk about how it came about and how it was made and stuff. So our film, The Speech, it's a short documentary about a young man with Down syndrome who practices to give a speech, a best man speech at his brother's wedding. And he practices his speech by going to speech classes every week. And the project came about just from us being grouped together and assigned the task of making a documentary for our non-fiction practice module in uni. But in terms of like what attracted me to the story, we were kind of thinking of different ideas and what to do and stuff for our assignment. And my mum runs a charity for kids with Down syndrome, Down's Pride, and every week there is weekly speech clubs, and Jack goes to it. And then he came in one day, and I help out and work at it. And he came in one day and told us that what he wanted to do, what he wanted to practice in speech classes. And I just thought, well, that would be a really good story. What attracted you to it, Jack?
For me, it was just Jack's personality and the story. It's very funny, interesting guy.
Yeah.
Who could make anyone laugh. From whenever the first time I met him, he was always cracking jokes and being the life of the room. So I thought that would be very interesting to get on camera.
Yeah, and it was nice too, like to see his progress and stuff that you see throughout the documentary and how his confidence builds and everything. Because it's not easy to stand up in front of a crowd and say a speech or a presentation or anything. And I think that's a story that we can all relate to. In terms of it being our first times and first film as directors, it wasn't my first directing. Just because I'd done different ones in uni, but I think it's the first film that like I was really passionate about and the story connected and everything with me. What about you, Jack?
This was my first time being co-director on a film. I had never really done anything like this before. I had worked on other films as part of my uni course, but nothing like this before. It was also the first documentary which I've ever worked on.
Yeah, same. But we're gonna do some more. We've got documentaries in the works, tackling different subjects. But in terms of the crew, it was just us two, and we combined on production I was doing the speech therapy as well as my voice that you can hear throughout the film. So during production, Jackie were mainly doing the camera and the sound, and then in post-production I was doing the editing. Do you want to talk just about the camera and the sound?
Yeah, it was basically capturing as much of Jack during his speech, like classes, as possible. Trying to get it, using a radio mic to capture as much as possible from him, and positioning the camera so it can capture as much.
Yeah.
Different classes and meetings as possible. Then hopefully making that go across the film.
Yeah, because we shot over even though he wears the same top during the speech classes, especially whenever he's practicing the speech, he was doing a fitness class just before his speech classes, so he wears the same wee fitness top, but it was filmed over a number of weeks, so it was quite good to, whenever I was editing, it was quite good to play with that and how you can see his progress and stuff, even just whether it be through his confidence building or just different words that he might struggle with. But by the end, you'll see that he does fantastic at the wedding, and I think there was many challenges that we needed to overcome. It was kind of just making sure that you can see Jack's progress, just like we saw whenever we were filming, that it, you know, translated to the film and to the overall like message that he progressed. In terms of like future ambitions in film, I would like to go on and direct a few more, whether that be documentary or fiction. I think I would like to try fiction more, maybe just to see, because we've been doing documentary quite a lot through uni. But what about you, Jack?
For me, I would like to focus on documentary and non-fiction. That's where I feel like my passion is. So I'm going to keep on working down that route as much as possible.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything we have to say, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So hope you all enjoy the film, and thank you for watching. Enjoy.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Fantastic.
Come on, Thomas, look at this.
Yeah, really stretch out your tongue. As far as it goes. And side to side. Well, Jack. Shake it all out. Shake it all out, yeah. All get warmed up, ready to go. And
What was that, Thomas?
Yeah, ready?
This is my brother, Michael, and his girlfriend, Sinead, and they took me to see the Belfast Giants.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. My brother, Michael, and Sinead, they are getting married, and I am the best man.
And are you saying a speech at the wedding?
Yeah. Well, the wedding is in 4 months.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness,
But
that's
we're-
not long.
I know, we're getting you all ready for your speech, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what are you going to say in your speech? Like, what do you want the speech to be about?
Oh, God.
What do we think?
I think it's about... Alright, my brother.
Yeah, you're going to talk about Michael, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you're going to talk about Sinead.
Yeah.
And what else are you going to talk about? Or what's in your speech?
Hello, friends of Sinead and Michael. Thank you for coming here on their birthday.
Standing up.
Yes.
Standing up, like you're on stage, like the greatest showman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So for this speech, you're going to be the greatest showman. Yeah?
Okay.
If the greatest showman was saying that speech, what way would you think he would say it? Do you want to show us? Pretend to be the greatest showman.
That's fine.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Why don't you stand up and show us what he would do?
What? Okay. Michael has always been a David recommend, and today is what is it? God's sake. Is very lucky indeed, because today he got married to a wonderful girl, Sinead. Very lucky man.
And shout it I want to hear it really nice and loud, like The Greatest Showman. Very lucky.
Very lucky man.
Fantastic. And lucky. Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah, say it again. Lucky.
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 Shout it out.
Lucky.
Lucky. Keep going.
Lucky. Lucky.
Lucky.
Lucky.
One more time.
Lucky.
Keep going.
Lucky. Lucky. Michael has always been a very lucky man. And today he is very lucky indeed, because today he got married to a wonderful girl, Sinead, and she is now his wife.
Dan, I don't think he recognised it yesterday. Do you want to see the car? And then he sees Thomas and got.
I know what you want.
Hello, friends of Sinead and Michael. Thank you for coming here on the very present day. Michael is my favorite brother because I only have one brother. He has always been a young man, and today he is very lucky indeed, because today he got married to a wonderful girl, Sinead, and she is now his wife, and she is lucky too, because now she is my sister-in-law. I know they will be very happy together with my nephew, Bird the dog. Have another day.
Yay!
You've done absolutely brilliant.
Hello friends of Sinead and Michael. Thank you for coming here on the very blessed day. Michael is my favorite brother because I only have one brother. He has always been a lucky man, and today he is very lucky indeed. Because today he got married to a wonderful girl, Sinead, and she's now his wife. And she is lucky too, because now she is my sister-in-law. Good laugh. I know they will be very happy together with my nephew, Bear. Have another day.
Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.